got a fun new toy, a new super zoom. This is going to make some outdoor event videos a lot easier. Let's see what we can do with this guy here. Wow, that's some pretty good zoom. Sweet. And it does 1080 at 60, external mic input. I got the camera, 128 gig card, which hasn't come yet, 2 extra batteries and a charger on sale for $4.25. Yeah, buddy. Okay, the card's in. Testing this out. Now I'm using the full digital zoom right here, so that's why it looks a little fuzzy, even on the back screen on the video. However, now mind you, this box I'm pointed at right now, in real life, in my field of view, is the same size as the moon, which is out, but it's a little too faint to record well right now. I'll get it later on. But this is the same size, so we'd be looking at about 1/4 of the moon as we see it. I'll zoom out slowly here. I've got it on a tripod, but I'll tell you what, at this magnification, even just hitting the zoom lever, you get some vibration. The IS is working overtime, let me tell you what. It's doing a good job though. You don't notice it until you get into the digital zoom. So there you go. I mean, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let's zoom in. I'm going real slow. It goes fast. This is full speed. But the problem I've noticed with going fast is that the autofocus system, depending on what you're shooting, doesn't quite keep up. So you want to zoom in about this fast anyway for good looking video. If you go real fast like that and jerky, it looks amateurish. We can just keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Try not to jerk the lever too much. So there you go. Okay, I'm hands off now. So this is what you see moving is the combination of the IS. Now it's on a tripod, so the camera isn't actually moving, but it's just the heat coming over the roof, because I'm going right over the roof of a house, and I can see the shimmering just over the roof vents. So that's just the heat in the air that you see. That's not actually anything moving, because you know it's 94 degrees out right now and the sun's out. That is pretty freaking fantastic. So I'm gonna go in. I want to see what this video quality looks like. It looks awesome on the screen, and I have to say this electronic viewfinder, really slick. I mean, it's not pro quality, but it's a heck of a lot better than the last one I saw. That was just unusable. This is awesome. Stay tuned for a moon. I'll clip that in here right now. So there's the moon, again on a tripod. What you see moving is the moon itself, moving across the sky, and the shimmering heat off the top of my gazebo. I'm looking about 5 feet above the gazebo, so it's just atmospheric heat. Now this is full digital zoom. Let me go out to just the optical. It's got 2 levels of digital. I'm not sure what the difference is. I think one may not be stabilized and one is, but there's like detents. Oop, oh, I messed it. Alright, so there's optical. Doesn't show the same indicators on the screen here for photo and video. It's got either that or I hit a button. I haven't read through the manual yet. That's pretty impressive. I want to zoom all the way in just to see what it looks like. Man, that moon really cruises. It is tough to focus because the contrast is so low on the moon right now. I want to look at those bottom craters. It's going to be way easier to see when it's actually nighttime. Oop. So I'm trying to find it in the viewfinder here. Let me zoom out a little bit. There it is. Just a tiny, tiny little tap on this. Let me tell you what, at this zoom level, it's just crazy. Let me lock down the tripod again. Oh, come on. I'm a little high. Oh, come on now. Let me zoom back out, show you how far out I am anyway. So there you go. That's what I'm looking at. Now you know why just one tiny, tiny little bump on the tripod. It was kind of tough. So let's go in and look at it. Really is impressive. I'm going to be using this mostly on a monopod because I'm going to be doing nothing like what you're looking at here. I mean, that's just crazy. That is so cool. Nothing this extreme. I'm going to be doing a lot of event stuff like this, like bike shows and booths and stuff like that, you know, where I need a lot of versatility. So I can go from really wide like this, and it is really wide. I am physically about 5 feet from this plant here. The stabilization is great. I'm moving it around fairly quickly on the tripod, and it smooths it out like glass. I mean, that is just like a butter pan. I'm not doing it this smooth. I'm kind of jerking it. That's what she said. This works, man. This is great. But yeah, I am less than 5 feet from this plant. I'm 5 feet from the roof. So you can see it's a very, very wide angle lens, extremely close focus. My hand right now is about 2 inches from the lens. That'd be touching right there. So you got like a 3 centimeter close focus in wide angle mode. So this is awesome for booth tours. This is like a third of the weight of my DSLR setup, and I can still put my external mic on top and plugs right in, same as my DSLR setup, so much lighter. And then, you know, say I'm doing a bike show or something, and let's say carry the tripod a little bit here. I don't know, let's say there's some over that fence I want to see, you know. You just keep going. It's just silly. Crazy. So cool. And it's in 60p. And my DSLR does not do 60p. My GoPro does. My phone does. Not in 1080 though, just 720. Tried to get an airplane earlier, but I was going a little too fast. Too cool. So there you go, guys. Just a quick little demo of my new toy. This is the Canon SX60H. It does zoom a little slower when you're actually recording. When you're not, it goes probably about 3 times as fast. And I think what it's doing is zooming as fast as it can to maintain focus. So that is a really good thing, because when I was just shooting that first little quick video, if you guys saw that on my Facebook, that was just my cell phone hitting the back of the screen. So it wasn't recording because the card hadn't come in the mail yet. But this is as fast as it zooms while you're recording. So that's some digital zoom. Let's back out here. That's optical. That's the optical limit. I don't know if I'd use this all day long. This is still this is a 2:1 digital zoom. And then this is a 3:1. I'd have no problem using that 2:1. And then this is your optical right there. And it does slightly pause between those, so you don't have to hit another button or anything. It's kind of a speed sensitive switch. But again, while you're recording, man, I love this stabilization. Oh, this is going to be so nice for hand holding, and that's specifically what this is for. It's got 2 different settings, one specifically for very jerky hand holding, and yeah, this works great. I mean, I'm whipping this kind of around on this tripod. I am not moving it this smoothly. Awesome. Let's find a gecko. Where are you, little gecko? We'll see if it'll autofocus on a near object. Hit the chair. Let's see if it'll do the plant. I don't know what the... Oh, yeah, it does. I don't know what the close focus distance is if we're zoomed in. There's the optical limit. Okay, so it looks like it likes that back leaf. Can't get on the front one. Wonder if the focus button does anything. Oh, yeah. Okay, that... Well, right there you see the limit. That back leaf is in focus. It will not focus on this front one. And that's like 5 inches difference. So it's somewhere between 5 and 6 feet. Zoomed all the way in. That's your close focus limit. I mean, really, when would you ever need to do that? Very cool. Let's see if we can zoom in on a pedal here. I mean, a pebble. There's the optical limit. There's hands-off digital. So the swaying you see here is just wind. Or no, you know what? It's not wind. It's the IS motor. Just trying to keep it stable. I'll bet. Let me see if I can hit the menu while I'm recording. I doubt it, but I'm going to turn the IS off and see if this stabilizes up with it off. Because I am on a tripod. I'm hands off right now. See? Oh, you can't see, but that's one hand. That's the other hand. Let me turn IS off here. See if maybe there's a dedicated button for it. Let's see. Not there, not there, not there. Let's see around front. I'm assuming this has a built-in microphone. It must. Alright, I don't see a dedicated button for IS, so let me hit the menu here. Might stop recording, we'll see. Alright, I can't go into the menu. Okay, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to turn the IS off. Be right back. Back out of the menu. This is optical. We're going to zoom all the way in. I turned IS off. Oh, that did it. Alright, so there you go. If you're on a tripod, looks like, unless you're panning around and stuff, IS off is definitely the way to go. Very cool. Couple other cool things. This has some really nice audio features. I'm going to pan around back here to the gazebo just to show you the differences with the IS off, what it looks like. I'll knock the tripod head here. So this is how I was panning around before. Now it's still smooth because number one, it's at 60 frames a second. Oh man, you know, I didn't even check my video record settings. I hope this is in 1080-60, or I'll have to record this whole thing again. But what I was going to say is the audio settings. It has not only manual audio controls, but it has a wind filter and attenuator, and they're even more accurate than the freaking 7D that I've been recording with. That has a problem with the left channel being a little hot, and it's got some background buzz. Now it's got a whole bunch of different autofocus modes. I've got it in what's called face detection right now. They have a center weighted. They have a continuous for tracking objects. That's probably what I'm going to be using outdoors. I noticed a little bit of focus hunting, even on the back screen, just panning around like this. But you can see there's no IS here, so and it's still smooth because it's so wide, but that's cool. Let me find the moon again, see if it's going to be shaking it all after that IS off. See how much of that was atmospheric. Lock down the tripod. Alright, hands off. So, okay, yeah, there still is a lot of heat. That's all atmospheric. IS is off. Moon is cruising across the sky to the upper right. And that's just heat waves in the atmosphere. That's what I thought. That's what it looked like. But on the ground, that was just the IS. Very cool. I'll have more to say about this as I just get it working and play with it. But so far, big thumbs up. It's going to be awesome for doing a lot of the video work I do. Definitely cool camera. I want to figure out why that focus hunting is doing that. I didn't see it doing it with the IS on. Anyway, that's it, guys. Just want to give you a cool video. Check some stuff out. Weber grill. If you're a Weber guy, you know what that cover means. Kettle time. That's 21x. It goes to 260x. Let's see if we can see some threads. Oh yeah. That is just stupid zoom. That is awesome. Alright, give me a thumbs up. We'll see you guys later.